I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't wrong to say I'm one thread off a stitch. But you'll find that nowadays, as I've mended all my ways, repentance seen the light and made a switch. True? Yes. As I fortunately met a man of magic, shining light to all whose life here is a mess. And as his prophet and your guide, I use this gift of mine to save those who are lost in pain, depressed. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one wants to eat her fill, this one wants to paint the world. Do I help them? Yes, indeed. Oh, poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come begging on their knees, pleading, help me go to sleep. And do I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice, some refuse to see the light, and I'm afraid they all were met behind the claw. But even if some fall, in the end there's still the cause for us poor unfortunate souls. Aren't you sick and tired of your prisons, reminiscing of the life you had before? Instead of fighting your own kind, who mind you are just as blind, wanna strike the source and go to war. Come on, the ones in charge don't care about your suffering, don't mind as long as you follow commands. But now that all will change, it's the dawn of a new age. Those who want it all must take the hand.
Take the hand.
Poor unfortunate souls, go ahead, make your choice. If you think outside is cool and you wanna reach the moon, then wait for the hour of joy. Poor unfortunate souls, it's sad but true. The taste of freedom, be prepared to hear some screams. You won't need to hide and cower, cause this world is now your dream. And I hope that now you'll see and believe he's here to free you poor unfortunate soul.
In a way, it's kind of a bonding exercise.
There you go. With that, I'll go first. And then in only a few short hours, we'll really get started with the holiday spirit.
Dear Santa, howdy do, how's your day? This Christmas, I'd like to wish, if I may, for us to have a little chat about how you lug around that big old bag of all the dreams of the town. Without doubt, bringing smiles to all of you down, and giving something to believe. Can you share that with me?
Dear Santa, if you truly are real, I was hoping that you and I make a deal. I'd like to see that magic sleigh going around the whole world in a single day. That kind of thing is confusing and yet so amusing. So if I could see, I'd remember indeed, and I will always believe.
Of course I know it isn't guaranteed
that you can make my wish reality,
but I know the meaning of hope is to wait and see. So I'm waiting,
and I'm hoping,
and I'm dressing up my Christmas tree to see and finally be living out a dream. Dear Santa, dear Santa, I wanna believe. Dear Santa, I wanna smile, because it's almost Christmas Eve and we can hardly wait. Dear Santa, dear Santa. Take it away, Crafty.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of silly. Well, then we can be silly together. And I'll be right behind you. Well, if you say so. Dear Santa, I don't really want much. I wish this year for a new brush.
A brush?
But one with magic and stuff. So I can paint all the things I love into the real world. Hear the colors sing as the creation unfurl with a twist and a whirl. I live a life I made. Or maybe something more plain, like a chalk for the rain. What's so silly about that? Dear Santa, is it lonely above? Being up in the air with no one there, it must be tough. So this year I wish that you can show up and I'd give you a hug. To help you carry the load when the days get heavy. To know you're never alone. Will fill my heart full of glee just to see you and me become the best of friends. I'd be there to the end. You won't be lonely again.
You can wish for more than that.
I know I did. I wanna rock you, taking me to the stars.
I wanna drive inside a racing car
To go wherever I go to reach my dreams. I bet I'd get there first.
Yeah, first to lose.
I'd like to have a candy land of my own. A chocolate river trees and ice cream cones with gumdrops and lollipops and little tops of whipped cream. Ooh, and a cherry on top, please.
Dear Santa, I wanna believe. Dear Santa, I wanna SMILE. Even though we never see it snow, we'll hold on to our hopes. Dear Santa, dear Santa. Ah, Christmas. The time to masquerade the joys of life into songs and gifts. And yet for me, it's the time of the year I feel the most conflicted. Dear Santa, or whatever name you choose. Dear Santa, tell me what to do. I've made my choices for the making of renovating, but now I'm overthinking myself. Should I hide myself completely or lead them all directly to live with the cards they're dealt? Dear Santa, they have to believe, or they'll never see the sights they're meant to see. So I'll be the guide they need to live our dreams. Dear Santa, I wanna believe. Dear Santa, I wanna SMILE. When we're lost in pain or scared, we know that you'll be there. Give us all a boost.
To light the sky like a moon. To make a world we can share. To be the half of a pair. To make sure we get our fill.
To prove that magic is real. To be the guide in the night.
To be the sun shining bright.
Dear Santa,